and they rejected them, while their inner selves were convinced thereof, out of injustice and haughtiness. So see how was the end of the corrupters. What happened to Pharaoh and his people? They were drowned in the sea. So Allah warns that this is what happened to Pharaoh, and now Allah gives the example of two very different kings. And we had certainly given to Dawood and Sulaiman knowledge. وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا دَاوُودَ وَسُلَيْمَانَ عِلْمًا وَقَالَ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ الَّذِي فَضَّلَنَا عَلَى كَثِيرٍ مِّنْ عِبَادِهِ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. And they said, praise is due to Allah who has favored us over many of His believing servants. You see two very different attitudes towards the acquiring of wealth, kingdom and status. Pharaoh became haughty and arrogant and rejected the signs. Dawood and Sulaiman alayhimussalam on the other hand were humble and grateful to Allah. And Sulaiman inherited Dawood. He said, O my people, we have been taught the language of birds, meaning he had the amazing ability to be able to understand what the birds were saying. And we have been given from all things. Indeed, this is evident bounty. And gathered for Sulaiman were his soldiers of the jinn and men and birds, and they were marching in rows, until when they came upon the valley of the ants, an ant said, O ants, enter your dwellings, that you not be crushed by Sulaiman and his soldiers while they perceive not. This is something else that Sulaiman a.s. could understand, was the speech of the ants. And their ants are discussing with one another, Sulaiman and his army are coming, and they might crush us while they perceive not. So they know, they're saying that him and his army are not deliberately going to kill us, but they won't see us, they won't realize they're there. So it shows that ants have quite a level of intelligence, that before the danger is coming, they're making excuse for the army, and they're clearly making the way for him to come. So Sulaiman smiled, amused at her speech. He understood what the ants were saying, and he said, وَقَالَ رَبِّ أَوْزِعْنِي أَنْ أَشْكُرَ نِعْمَتَكَ الَّتِي أَنْعَمْتَ عَلَيَّ. My Lord, enable me to be grateful for your favor which you have bestowed upon me, وَعَلَى وَالِدَيَّ, and upon my parents, وَأَنْ أَعْمَلَ صَالِحًا تَرْضَاهُ, and to do righteousness of which you approve. Not just that I do righteousness, that I do good deeds, but deeds that are pleasing to you. What is actually acceptable with you. وَأَدْخِلْنِي بِرَحْمَتِكَ فِي عِبَادِكَ الصَّالِحِينَ, and admit me by your mercy into the ranks of your righteous servants. Again, the same dua made by Yusuf a.s., Ibrahim a.s., and now Sulaiman a.s., that enter me with your righteous servants, admit me with them, meaning give me the company of the righteous people. An indication that good company is something so crucial, so valuable, so important, that we have prophets praying for good company. And he took attendance of the birds and said, why do I not see the hoopoe, or is he among the absent? Sulaiman a.s.'s knowledge was vast, and part of his knowledge was that he noticed all of his army included other creatures, because he was able to understand and control them by the will of Allah. So he notes that a hoopoe is missing, one hoopoe from the whole army. I will surely punish him with a severe punishment or slaughter him, unless he brings me clear authorization, a clear reason, a clear excuse for why he was absent from duty, because that's what had occurred. He was absent from the duty when he should have been there. But he stayed not long, meaning the hoopoe returned quickly and said, I have encompassed that which you have not encompassed, and I have come to you from Sheba with certain news. So he is telling Sulaiman a.s. that I have come to you with some important information, indicating that he was not just lazy and lying around at home and just enjoying himself. He was actually on a mission, doing something important, and that is why he was absent.